Have you ever walked through Dollar Tree and thought, could any of this cheap stuff actually help my plants grow? Well, I did. And I decided to find out once and for all. Today I'm testing 10 of the most viral Dollar Tree plant hacks that claim to make gardening easier, cheaper, and more creative than ever. Some of these ideas looked ridiculous online. Others seemed too good to be true. But what I discovered might just change the way you see your local dollar store. Welcome to Timeless Gardening, where creativity meets green living. This is the channel where we turn ordinary materials into extraordinary garden solutions, and prove that you don't need a big budget to have a beautiful, thriving garden. If you love affordable DIYs, real-life garden experiments, and clever hacks that actually work, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's dive into the world of Dollar Tree gardening, because what I found will surprise you. Hack number 1 is the shower caddy vertical garden. I picked up a few basic metal shower caddies from Dollar Tree, the kind people usually hang in their bathrooms, and decided to turn them into a wall of herbs. The idea was simple but brilliant. I lined each caddy with a bit of coconut fiber and filled it with potting mix. Then I added small herb plants like basil, parsley, and mint. Once I hung the caddies on a sunny wall, the setup instantly transformed into a vertical garden that looked far more expensive than it really was. The metal held up well in the weather, and the spacing between the caddies allowed just the right amount of sunlight and airflow to each plant. After a week of testing, I was honestly amazed by how well this hack performed. The herbs grew quickly, stayed well drained, and the overall design made watering and harvesting super easy. It's a perfect solution for anyone short on garden space or wanting to grow a little kitchen herb wall right outside their door. For just a few dollars, I had a vertical garden that not only saved space but added beauty to my outdoor area. Out of all the hacks I tested, this one was one of the most practical and instantly rewarding. Hack number 2 is the plastic shoe organizer turned garden wall. I'd seen this idea all over social media. People using those hanging shoe organizers with little pockets to grow lettuce, spinach, and herbs. So I grabbed one from Dollar Tree, made a few drainage holes at the bottom of each pocket, and filled them with a mix of potting soil and compost. Then I planted lettuce seeds in some pockets and baby spinach in others. I hung it on a sunny fence where it could get a few hours of light each day, and within a week I started to see the first signs of green poking through the soil. The design made watering super convenient, since any excess drained naturally into the pockets below. By the third week, I had a lush living wall of greens ready to harvest. It looked beautiful, and saved a lot of space, perfect for people who garden on balconies or patios. What I loved most was how organized everything felt. Each pocket acted as its own mini garden bed. This hack not only works but also adds a creative touch to small space gardening. For the price of a single trip to Dollar Tree, I had fresh salad greens growing vertically. It's proof that with a bit of imagination, you can grow food just about anywhere. Hack number 3 is the pool noodle plant protector. When I first saw this one online, I honestly thought it was just a gimmick. But after trying it myself, I quickly realized how practical it really is. I grabbed a few colorful pool noodles from Dollar Tree, cut them lengthwise, and gently wrapped them around the base of my young tomato and pepper plants. The noodles formed a soft cushioned barrier that kept the stems upright and safe from bending or breaking in strong winds. They also acted as a protective layer against pests like cutworms that usually crawl up from the soil. It was a simple idea, but one that worked better than I expected. Over time, I noticed that the plants protected by the noodles grew straighter and healthier compared to the unprotected ones. The foam kept moisture from splashing up onto the leaves during watering, reducing the risk of soil-borne diseases. Plus, it added a fun pop of color to my garden. I even used leftover pieces along the edges of raised beds to soften sharp corners and prevent damage to my hoses and tools. For a single $1 per noodle, this hack turned out to be not only effective but also surprisingly versatile. Hack number 4 is using plastic spoons as plant markers. This one might seem too simple to make a difference, but when you're growing multiple varieties of herbs or vegetables, Labeling can save you a lot of confusion later on. I picked up a pack of white plastic spoons from Dollar Tree, grabbed a permanent marker, and wrote the plant names right on the handles. Then I stuck each spoon into the soil next to its plant. It instantly gave my garden a clean, organized look, and the curved spoon heads actually reflected a bit of light, adding a subtle decorative touch. It's a fun and easy way to keep track of your plants without spending extra on fancy garden labels. After a few weeks, I noticed that the spoons held up surprisingly well through rain and sun. The writing didn't fade, and the plastic didn't crack even after constant exposure to the elements. I even experimented by spray painting some of them in pastel colors, which made the garden look cheerful and coordinated. This hack is perfect for beginners who want to stay organized on a budget, or for anyone planting a lot of seeds at once. It's simple, effective, and adds a creative twist to something as ordinary as plastic cutlery. Hack number 5 is the Dollar Tree Colander hanging basket. I came across this idea online, and immediately knew I had to try it. I picked up a few colorful plastic colanders from Dollar Tree, those with built-in drainage holes, and decided to turn them into hanging planters. I threaded a few chains through the handles, filled them with good quality potting soil, and planted some trailing flowers like petunias and ivy. The result was stunning. The holes allowed perfect drainage, preventing root rot, while the bright colors of the colanders added a playful pop to my garden. It looked like something straight out of a Pinterest board, but cost less than $5 to make. After a couple of weeks, the flowers began to spill beautifully over the sides, creating a full cascading effect. I was surprised by how well the plastic colanders held up against sun and rain. They didn't fade or crack, and the handles were strong enough to hold the weight of the soil and plants. It's such a creative and affordable way to make custom hanging baskets for your porch, balcony, or patio. You can mix and match colors, change the flowers each season, and still have a stylish display for almost no money. This hack not only works but truly transforms everyday kitchenware into beautiful garden decor. Hack number 6 is the cookie cooling rack trellis. When I first saw this one online, I was skeptical. It looked too flimsy to support real plants. But after testing it, I was genuinely impressed. I picked up a few metal cooling racks from Dollar Tree's kitchen aisle, the kind usually used for cookies or cakes, and attached them together using zip ties. Then I placed them upright in my raised garden bed, securing the bottom edges into the soil. I planted peas and cucumbers at the base, and within a week the tendrils started climbing the racks naturally. The grid design was perfect for supporting vines, and it gave my garden a neat, structured look that made everything feel more organized. Over time the racks proved sturdier than I expected. They held the weight of the plants easily, even when the vines grew thick and full. I loved how easy it was to expand the setup. Just add more racks and tie them together as your garden grows. It's lightweight, rust-resistant, and doesn't take up much space, making it ideal for container gardens or small plots. For just a few dollars, you can build a fully functional trellis system that looks professional and keeps your climbing plants tidy. It's one of those hacks that not only saves money but genuinely works better than many store-bought alternatives. Hack number 7 is the laundry basket potato planter. This one fascinated me from the start, because it promised an easier, cleaner way to grow potatoes without digging into the ground. I picked up a standard plastic laundry basket from Dollar Tree, lined the inside with burlap, and added a few inches of potting soil mixed with compost. I placed my seed potatoes on top, covered them with another layer of soil, and watered them well. As the plants began to grow, I kept adding more soil around the stems until the basket was full. The openings on the sides of the basket allowed air to reach the roots, preventing rot and promoting healthy tuber formation. It was one of the simplest setups I've ever tried, yet it worked beautifully. When harvest time came, the magic really showed. Instead of digging through the dirt, I simply lifted the basket and shook it gently over a tarp. Perfect. Clean potatoes tumbled out effortlessly. No tools, no mess, no broken tubers. The burlap liner held everything together while allowing great drainage throughout the growing season. What amazed me most was how productive this method was. I got nearly the same yield as I would from a traditional garden bed. This hack is perfect for gardeners with limited space, or anyone who wants an easier way to harvest. It's affordable, reusable, and surprisingly efficient. A true game changer for container gardening. Hack number 8 is the plastic tablecloth weed barrier. I stumbled across this one while looking for inexpensive alternatives to landscaping fabric, and I was surprised by how effective it turned out to be. I grabbed a few plastic tablecloths from Dollar Tree's party section, just the plain ones you'd normally use for picnics, and laid them down over the soil in one of my flower beds. I secured the edges with garden staples, and made small holes wherever I wanted to plant flowers or shrubs. Once everything was in place, I spread a thin layer of mulch over the top to keep it looking neat and natural. At first I wasn't sure how well it would hold up in rain and sun, but within a few days, I could already tell it was doing its job. The soil underneath stayed moist, and not a single weed managed to break through. Over several weeks I kept checking on it, and the results stayed consistent. The tablecloth created a solid barrier that blocked out sunlight and prevented weed seeds from germinating. Yet with a few holes poked in for drainage, it still allowed water to seep into the soil. The best part is how inexpensive and easy it is to replace. If one wears out after a season, you can just swap it for a fresh one without spending much. It's an excellent hack for flower beds, walkways, or even under raised beds if you're on a tight budget. This simple idea proves that sometimes the most unlikely materials can serve a serious purpose in the garden. Hack number 9 is the Dollar Tree spray bottle fertilizer mist. I found this idea while scrolling through plant care forums, and it sounded so simple that I had to test it myself. The concept is easy. Use a cheap spray bottle from Dollar Tree to create a gentle foliar feed for your plants. I filled mine with water and added a small amount of liquid fertilizer, about a teaspoon per quart, then shook it well. Instead of pouring fertilizer into the soil, I misted the leaves directly every few days. The fine mist covered the foliage evenly, delivering nutrients right where plants can absorb them fastest. Within a week I started to notice deeper green leaves, stronger stems, and an overall boost in growth, especially on my ferns and pothos. What I loved most was how controlled and efficient this method is. It reduces waste because you're using smaller amounts of fertilizer, and it's ideal for indoor plants that don't need heavy watering. The spray bottle also works great for increasing humidity around tropical plants, something many indoor gardeners struggle with. I even made a few extra bottles, labeling them for different purposes. One for fertilizer, one for pest control solutions, and one just for plain water misting. For just a few dollars, this hack gave me an organized, eco-friendly way to care for my plants. It's quick, gentle, and incredibly effective. A perfect example of how small tools can make a big difference in your gardening routine. Hack number 10 is the clear plastic storage bin mini greenhouse. This one might just be my favorite, because it's both clever and incredibly useful. I grabbed a few clear bins from Dollar Tree, the kind with snap-on lids, and used them to cover my seed trays outdoors. The idea is that the clear plastic traps warmth and humidity, creating the perfect microclimate for germination. I placed my bins upside down over the trays, weighed down the corners with small stones, and left a slight opening on one side for ventilation. Within just a few days, the temperature inside was noticeably higher than the surrounding air, and my seeds sprouted much faster than usual. The condensation inside showed how well it retained moisture, keeping the soil damp without overwatering. As my seedlings grew stronger, I simply lifted the bins during the day to harden them off, then replaced them at night to protect them from cool temperatures. This hack worked like a charm, especially for early spring planting when the weather is unpredictable. The bins are reusable, easy to stack when not in use, and cost only a fraction of what you'd pay for a traditional mini greenhouse. I even used a few of them to protect small transplants from heavy rain and pests. It's one of those hacks that makes you wonder why you didn't think of it sooner. Simple, affordable, and completely effective. Proof that even the most basic Dollar Tree items can be transformed into real garden essentials. After trying all 10 of these viral Dollar Tree plant hacks, I have to say, I'm genuinely impressed by how many of them actually worked. It's easy to overlook the dollar store when you're thinking about gardening supplies, but this experiment proved that creativity matters far more than cost. From turning shower caddies into lush vertical gardens to growing potatoes in laundry baskets, these hacks showed me that anyone can create something beautiful and functional with just a few inexpensive tools. It's not about how much you spend, it's about how much you're willing to experiment, adapt and have fun in the process. What stood out most was how accessible gardening becomes when you think outside the box. Whether you live in a small apartment, have a big backyard, or just want to add some green to your balcony, these hacks make it possible for everyone to grow something of their own. Gardening doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It just takes a bit of curiosity and creativity. And honestly, seeing these simple items transform into practical garden tools was incredibly satisfying. If you enjoyed this video and picked up a few ideas to try yourself, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Timeless Gardening for more hands-on experiments, DIY garden projects, and budget-friendly tips. Share this video with a friend who loves plants, or is just starting their gardening journey, and let me know in the comments which Dollar Tree hack you're most excited to test out. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, great gardens don't come from money. They come from imagination. Keep creating, keep experimenting, and as always, keep growing beautifully.